Hello, I'm the Crazy Canadian, and recent events have decided to dig me out of my old hiatus. My face may be a little bit different, but my ideas are still the same. Let's do this. What I'm going to talk about is the responsibility to act. What is it? We have a law up here in Canada called due diligence. Basically, that law is if you have the ability and you have the authority to help, or you have the authority to act, you are to do what you can to prevent harm. 3 men who did not do their due diligence are responsible for a man's around for a while, and I decided to put my 2 cents in. That's what dug me out of hiding. Thank you. You're welcome. But yeah, I've decided to put my 2 cents in, and I don't think America has a due diligence law when it comes to police. Well, here we do. If something is about to go too far, and a cop does nothing to prevent it from going too far, he can lose his job, he can get put in jail, or he can pay a fine. That's something I'd like to see enacted in the United States. Also, I'd like to see enacted in the United States more civilian oversight on police and the justice system. But the current presidential regime won't allow that. I wonder why. Why would Donald J. Trump, who has relied on the police all his life, not want a little bit of civilian oversight? Why would the Republican Party not want civilian oversight? Hell, why do they want all these police to act like mini dictators with no authority over them, except their benefactors? Because if they have that shield of authority over them, they can't do their jobs. But that's a little diversion, isn't it? It means they cannot kill without consequence. It means they cannot and will not be able to have these military grade equipments they're getting. The M16s, the tanks. It's wrong. It's wrong to have this. Normally police, if they get a rifle, it's a civilian rifle. Like I don't know. But it's not military grade hardware. And the US is currently on fire because it's not because of police brutality. You know it is. It's because of the lack of oversight, the lack of an answer as to why. Why are we being killed? That's the question being posed by these rioters, and it's the question that needs to be answered. Why? Why are the police such a powerful institution? Why? Why are we being killed for just enacting our rights as human fucking beings to protest when stuff isn't going our way? But not enough. What it is, it's not going in the way of. They're getting killed left and right. Ever since high school, there's been but Almond Arbery and George Floyd were just the latest. I have a nurse killed in her own home because the police decided to send in a simple drug search when they found nothing. They found less than nothing. This is why the United States is on fire, because it refuses to adapt and change. It refuses to grow past the 1950s. And I know, I'm just one voice in a sea of millions. But I have a platform. I have a platform I have to use. Because if I don't raise my voice, if people don't raise their voices, people die. And I don't want people to die. So I do say defund the police. But my plan is thusly. For every act of brutality they do, strip $100,000 away from the police budget. The American police budget is obscene. And a lack of oversight. On top of that, means that you have a police state as a result of the drug war. That's what's causing these deaths, is over-policing. You don't send 4 men to deal with someone who writes a fraudulent check. You send 1. And when you have him in cuffs, you don't hold him down. You put him in the squad car till the check clears. But that seems too intelligent for the police system in America. Because they hire idiots like the man who killed George Floyd, who doesn't deserve fame and recognition. He deserves to be forgotten. And I know I'm just an E-ranter. I'm just one man. I can't change the world. But those protesters can. There are millions of them. And I'm proud of them. I'm the crazy Canadian. Keep your stick on the ice. And I'm back.